So welcome back to Stade Pierre de Coubertin for semi-finals day at the Onyx French Open. Our next match is mixed doubles, and it features the European champions and beaten finalists here 5 years ago. The married couple, Chris and Gabby Adcock, up against the winners from last week, Praveen Jordan and Melati Daiva OKTAVIANTI of Indonesia. Well, when we look at the mixed doubles draw from the quarter-final stage, I can tell you that 6 different nationalities, because 2 pairs from Japan, 2 from England. 4 seeds, 2 in each half of the draw. 3 of the 4 quarterfinals went to 3 games, as you can see. And we had 2 pairs and 5 players who had contested the mixed doubles final here. At semi-final stage, at the top half of the draw, we had the world champions, defending champions here, Zheng Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong, against the world championship bronze medalists, Yuta Watanabe. There's lovely news about Debbie Susanto, that she's safely delivered her first child.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Lovely news.
Yeah,
so,
good news. Congratulations.
To her and her husband. I'm sure of the sleepless nights.
Yeah. Part of the joy.
It is part of the joy. So the fans here looking forward to our next match. We are ready for the countdown. The Indonesian pair, the winners last week in Denmark, Praveen Jordan and Melati Daiva OKTAVIANTI.
Représentant l'Angleterre, from England, Chris and Gabriel Adcock.
And the married couple, Chris and Gabby Adcock. The English pair who reached the final here 5 years ago, lost out to the now reigning Olympic champions, Tontowi Ahmad and the recently retired Liliana Nasir.
Okay. Because you are in red and white.
So this will be the 6th meeting
will be yours,
between these 2 pairs, and of the previous 5, it's the Adcocks who hold the advantage. And in fact, they won the last occasion they played, which was in the Sudirman Cup in Nanning earlier this year. Sudirman Cup, the World Mixed Team Championships. 2 straight games it was on that occasion. In fact, it was only the first 2 encounters between these 2 pairs where the match has gone the full distance. So the last 3 occasions, they've all been won and lost in 2 straight games. Praveen Jordan, well, he's a very strong, physically strong athlete, and he's the man that was in the final with Debbie Susanto. So, the English combination, Chris Adcock, 30 years of age now, born in Leicester. He actually went down 1 place on the world ranking this week to number 13, but they have been as high as for 5 consecutive weeks at the end of August 2017. Making their 7th appearance here as a pair. Gabby Adcock is a year younger than her husband. She was born in Leeds. And they've been in 2 finals this year, the European Games, where they lost out to teammates Ellis and Smith, and also the recent Dutch Open Super 100 event. Now, they've been pushed the full distance in the last 2 matches. In the second round against the number 4 seeds, the beaten finalists last year, the 2 left-handers, So Seung Jae and Che Yu Jung, and then in the quarterfinal against Hoki and Nagahara. So to the Indonesian pair, Praveen Jordan, born in Bontang in East Kalimantan on the island of Borneo, and reached number 2 in the world, as you can see, with the partner with whom he reached the final here, Debbie Susanto. They are at a career high of 5 on the world ranking. They went up 2 places after winning last week. Actually went up 2 places on the race to Guangzhou standings as well. Melati diver OKTAVIANTI is 25 years of age, and this is just their second appearance as a pair at this tournament. Last year they lost in the second round to Wang Lu and Wang Dongping. Beats Tang and Si, the Asian Games silver medalists, in the first round in only 29 minutes. Then went the full distance against Christiansen and Boya of Denmark, who'd been promoted from the reserve list. They replaced He Ji Ting and Du Yue in the draw. Quarterfinal, they beat the number 2 seeds, the World Championships silver medalists, Pua Varanukroh and Thedrat Thanachai. Pair from Thailand had been semi-finalists a year ago, and that was just 28 minutes. So the, in theory, stronger opponents in the first round and the quarterfinal, they won very convincingly indeed, both under 30 minutes. Anthony Clark on the left as we look at them, and Joachim Fischer-Nielsen, the only European player and pair in his partnership with Christina Pedersen to win.
So they won this one.
Yeah.
Also on the back, please.
Yeah, some years ago. Can't remember, was it 12 or
2011, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So Morton, they changed ends before they started the warm-up.
Yes, they did.
Who chose?
ADCOCK. They won the toss and they chose ends.
Right.
Ready?
3 times today. I cannot believe it.
On my right,
I must have had a good night's sleep here.
Gabrielle Adcock, England.
Freek Cox of the Netherlands, the umpire introducing the players. Crystal
my left,
Tan, and there's the service
Jordan.
judge.
Melati Daeva OKTAVIANTI, Indonesia. Praveen Jordan to serve to Gabrielle Adcock. Level, play.
So the number 6 seeds, Praveen Jordan and Melati
One,
Tavianti, giving this semi-final underway.
That was over, 1-0. Chris, don't shout before the decision is made.
Yeah. If you shout in celebration, it could be perceived as trying to influence the line decision.
Over. 2-1. One. Time's over.
So Morton, I've got another fun fact of the day. We've got the number 6 seeds from Indonesia against the unseeded English combination. No unseeded mixed doubles pair has ever won the mixed doubles title here since the inception of the Super Series and now the World Tour.
Time's over.
But
4-2.
no number 6 seed has ever won the mixed doubles title here since the inception of the Super Series and
You've
now
been
World
nerdy
Tour.
again, I can hear.
Yeah. But interestingly, there's only ever been one 6 seed winning any title here since 2007. And that was last year in the men's singles. Chen Long was the number 6 seed. First number 6 seed ever to win here.
I can only repeat myself. You're sitting there being very nerdy.
It was a fun fact, Morten.
I know.
Service over. 3-5.
Not the best of start for any of these two pairs in terms of quality. And that's a good flick serve from Chris Adcock.
4-5.
There'll be a call from Praveen Jordan to his partner for her to leave the serve.
But it was possibly a little bit too late. She was too committed.
Well, I called the Adcock's second round match against last year's beaten finalists, Sorcerin Jay and Che Yu Jung. And Gabby Adcock didn't serve low once the entire match, and it was 3 games.
I can believe that. She is struggling with her low serve and is benefiting a bit from the fact that there's a slower condition here in the French Open. So by flicking, the pressure's not the same. But when they're playing against Praveen Jordan, he can hit it down.
Yeah.
He's got a very, very strong smash. But so far, I think both pairs just needs to settle in.
Play. Hope. 7-6.
Oh, that's a delightful shot from OKTAVIANTI.
Yeah, I'm sitting here wondering who of the 2 English players should have had that one.
I think sometimes you just got to admit it was too good from your opponents.
Yeah, I agree. But there was definitely no plan to that shot.
That's good from Jordan.
Yeah, it was very good lifting it over Adcock on that one.
Yeah. I think we should just refer to them as Chris and Gabby, because otherwise it gets a little confusing when we say Adcock.
Yeah, you're so right.
So I apologise if people think that's a little too familiar, but I think that's the easier way of doing it, isn't it?
Possibly the only way.
Yeah.
Time's over. 7-9.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's brilliant.
That is power.
Remarkable play from Praveen Jordan. That's the one that got him out of trouble.
Yeah, but look at that backhand cross-court drive. So powerful. Probably only one in the game that can do a similar one. Setia one. He is very strong on his backhand as well in the men's doubles.
8-10. 9-10.
Oh,
Time's over. 11-9. Interval.
service error from Chris ADCOCK. And it is number 6 seeds from Indonesia that have the advantage, a 2-point advantage here at the open
When
game.
she's at the back, we
And now, Jill, it's for you to translate, not for me.
What he's doing. It doesn't come anything different from him. He just can rip everything. So he needs to keep running and being aware when he has the shuttles. He doesn't go with the normal ones. Forward, close to Gabby.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Nova Widianto, Indonesian coach,
Coach, return to your chair.
won this title
Coach,
here in
return to your
2009
chair.
with Liliana Nasia.
Gabrielle. On court. Rabin. On court.
Yeah, anyone in mixed doubles will be very lucky if they've been partnering Liliana Nasia.
Yeah.
On court.
What a fantastic player. Just retired.
Won this title 3 times she did. 2 different
11-9.
partners. 2 with Tintori Akman.
Play.
Oh, behind that.
Time's over. 10-11.
Well, I think Jochen Fischer was talking about expect the unexpected from Praveen Jordan.
I think so too.
And for Chris to keep his base as far forward as possible.
That fault call. Too high. Time's over. 12-10.
Yeah, they want to close down that mid-court area by pushing Chris forward.
Time's over. 11-12.
Oh, that's good.
That's well taken.
12-all.
I haven't spoken to Jochen about this, but is he working with the national squad or is he just working with the ADCOCKs?
I believe he's working with the national squad because he was coaching Ben Lane and Jess Pugh, wasn't he?
He was, but maybe that was just on a friendly basis. I'm not sure. I've not spoken to him about it, so.
12.
No, I gather he has been appointed as an England coach.
Okay.
It's a good serve. Yeah, she's sharp on that net, is Gabby.
13-all.
Yeah, OKTAVIANTI is playing it from a too low position, and she should know that Gabby is there, therefore she's got to lift it. She can play that kind of shots if she's reaching it earlier.
14-13.
And here we saw one of the reasons why Jochen Fischer was saying that Chris should move up as close as he can, because to close down that mid-court area, he did really well on that one.
15-13.
Well, yet another flick serve. I'd be surprised if OKTAVIANTI doesn't take half a step further back. And she's not doing so. That's a missed opportunity
16-13.
from Praveen Jordan.
Well, as much as we have been praising Praveen Jordan, we also have to accept that he is blowing a lot hot and cold.
Yeah.
He is making a lot of unforced errors when he's getting into these kind of rhythms.
Bailat, Praveen. Praveen.
That's the
Get
first
ready
time
to receive quicker.
that she served low, and Praveen Jordan wasn't ready. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, now, there we go.
Service over.
Yeah, that's power for you.
16.
That was the big power smash from Jordan. And a little bit unlucky for Gabby. She was the one that's standing on the straight one.
Service over. 17-14. Praveen, don't do this. Sure.
He's not happy with himself.
No, he's not. At the moment, he's back to his erratic mode that we sometimes see, that he's making one mistake after the other.
Yeah, well, that's brilliant.
15-17.
That's very, very well put away.
18-15.
That went down so steeply. That was over. 16-19. Gabriel, don't do this. Thank you. Oh,
17,
I think that's the end of that shuttle.
Yep, you're right. Change of shuttle.
Yeah, that seemed to fold as he hit that. So much power behind that. Oh, there's another thunderous smash.
18-19.
He's broken another shuttle.
Yeah, he's simply folding them one by one. But Gabby should have started to challenge OKTAVIANTI a bit more at the net rather than just lifting on that return of serve. She should be preparing her mind and say, okay, whatever, I'm going to challenge at the net. Don't want to lift it.
Play.
Four straight points to draw back level at 19 all.
Well, that's the difference between playing above the tape and below the tape. It's good play by the two Indonesians, the last 4 points.
Leila.
That's great control at the front of the court from OKTAVIANTI.
Yes, it was. But I think Gabby did what I sort of asked her to do, if you can say that. But OKTAVIANTI's response was really nice.
Yeah. So 5 straight points and a game point opportunity for Jordan and OKTAVIANTI. And that's a great flick serve. Great flick serve from Praveen Jordan on a run of 6 straight points. 21-19 in the opening game to the number 6 seeds, Praveen Jordan and Melati Daiba OKTAVIANTI. 18 minutes for that opening game.
Bukan nggak usah terlalu maju, posisinya nggak enak, posisinya agak di atas, lewatin aja nggak apa-apa, ya, nggak usah mau tipis-tipis, nggak enak, panjanginnya bagiannya, kok, habis itu lo masuk, Mel, kalau telat, jangan net doang, ada variasinya, dia udah masuk tutup tuh, ya kalau telat, variasi aja separuh, kalau silangin, ya, dia kan terus satu, dia baru masuk tutup, ya, kalau mau nungguin pembukaan ADCOCK, nungguin sebelum dia nyebrang. Kalau udah nyebrang angkat aja udah, ya main kalau nggak enak main panjang aja, kalau telat naik aja udah, jangan nyeparuh kalau telat, ya 2 kali aja. Kalau mau jaga harus cepet. Okay, so all in now again, Caps. You play a really good set, playing in the right things. You keep doing the right things and moving fast. Okay, when he's under pressure, he always tries to make the difficult one. So he goes with a fast cross or something. Be aware about that. He never chooses the easy one when he's under pressure. You ain't there. You're playing better than them. Find the solutions when he serves. I like the one where you were running around against each other.
I concord.
There's Jochen Fischer-Nielsen saying that when Praveen Jordan is under pressure, he goes for the difficult shot. So be alert to that.
But on another topic, I must say that I'll come back to that a bit later, when there's a small break.
1 game to the goods. 21-19 opening game. Oh, it's another good flick serve. Short. Yeah. Morton, I can't help but think back to that rally that took the Adcocks to 1915. Do you remember it? It was Chris Adcock played so quickly, and at the end of it, there was an overt celebration. Do you remember his celebration?
Yes, there was.
They haven't won a point since that celebration.
No. But sometimes players are overdoing the celebrations, and they tend to forget that they still have points to play.
That's my whole point.
Yeah. That's out.
Yeah. So 6 straight points at the end of the opening game. 2 points now. And finally, that run is broken.
1-2.
Good flick.
2-0.
OKTAVIANTI would really benefit from half a step back when she's returning services, because she's under a lot of pressure when the flicks are coming.
Yeah, who's encroaching forward, Chris. And that, I think, part of the reason why OKTAVIANTI was forced into error.
That was over. 3-0. Four, three. That was over. 4-0. That was over.
That was an attempt of low serve there from Gabby. And I actually sympathised with that she did it and not just flicking it, because if she flicks every single time, she will be punished on that one too, and then she's got no options left.
Yeah.
So she's got to play that low serve now and again, whatever.
Whether it works or not.
Exactly. Yeah, that's wonderful play.
Yeah.
7-5.
The threat alone means that you're running all the way out of court just to try to defend yourself. So powerful.
That was over. 6-7. Stay on court.
Well, Chris was covering that cross-court shot anyway.
But it was the difficult one to play.
The drive serve.
Fault. That was over. 8-0.
Oh, that's well taken.
Yeah, well covered by OKTAVIANTI there. And it's good for the self-confidence from OKTAVIANTI that she's starting to intercept a few more shots. It's out.
10-8.
So to the mid-game interval, the Denmark Open champions Jordan and OKTAVIANTI with a 3-point advantage.
Pertama-tama apa tuh? Separuhnya Maroto padahal udah di atas tuh Mel. Kalau di atas paruh aja. Setelah mereka deket, baru kamu separuhin nggak apa-apa. Ya, handshake aja, naik aja nggak apa-apa kok. Ya, bukannya agak mundur. Ya, tembaknya sekali ke tengah. Ya, agak ragu-ragu tuh. Ya kalau bisa langsung start tuh, Cok. Kamu agak yang belakangnya tuh. Dia pasti ngaruh tuh, Cok. Ya.
Well, Praveen Jordan is trying to become the 4th different player to reach 2 finals here, at least 2 finals here at the French Open with 2 different partners. Liliana Nassir, we've already mentioned her. Cheng Shiwei, who's already through to the final. He was in 2 consecutive finals with Chen Qingcheng, and now tomorrow he's in a second final with Wang Yaxiong. And the third one, Vita Marissa.
Ah, yeah.
Won the title here in 2007 with Flande Limpele. And then lost in the final in 2009 with Hendra Aprida Gunawan.
Okay, Gunawan. Yeah, they've had a whole string of fantastic players.
Oh, they have.
Indonesia.
12-8.
Yeah, Gabby can't afford mistakes like that. It's a fairly simple one.
It's now 7 straight points. I beg your pardon, it's 6 straight points for the number 16s. Now it's 7 straight points.
14-8. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, there's another one who goes for the difficult shot when he's under pressure. That was superb from Praveen Jordan.
It was a little bit of overcommitment on Gabby's side, I think. She was too committed to the straight answer because the block shot was just to the centre of the court.
Well, the run comes to an end.
9-15.
It's been 8 straight points. Oh my goodness.
10-15.
Between the legs there. He played the lift, not the block. Then the Indonesian's getting in a bit of a muddle.
Out, yeah.
Challenge here from the Indonesians.
And while we're waiting, I'm going to say what I wanted to say.
Yeah, go on.
I'm a great fan in stability, also in the training setups and all that. But I really think that sometimes you need that extra spice, bringing new people in now and again. But if you look at the stability in training setups, they're the ones that's doing the best. Look at Japan, look at Indonesia, look at many nations that's having the same setup, adding on a coach now and again to spice it up. That's the way to do it. And I think that the English Association have done well in appointing Fischer to come in and spice it up. And I think it was at the absolute right time, perhaps, for this pair.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Because they needed some extra vitamins into that partnership and tried to spice it up again and get it going, because it was slipping and slipping and slipping. And here we suddenly see they're back into a semi-final. They won 2 matches that we would not have anticipated them to win just in this tournament.
Yeah, well said. I agree, because the last time they were in a semi-final of this sort of level of tournament was the Japan Open, the Malaysian Open last year. So it's over 12 months.
Yeah, it's closer to 18 months.
12-16.
And the man we're talking about in the blue t-shirt on the left.
Service over. 17-12. Lati, not in the direction of the opponent.
Just wide.
18,
Time is
12.
running out for the Adcocks, because the in-form pair of Jordan and OKTAVIANTI are just 3 points away from another final. Already been in 5 this year. Winners last week in Denmark. Oh, that's a service error.
No,
No, it's not. It's called good.
All in.
Wow, what a serve. 2 points away from a second final in 2 weeks. Match point opportunities.
Yeah, not one of his finest smashes. That was actually a miss-hit. But
Still
it
very
was
effective.
still very effective from Praveen Jordan. Apart from the opening, I think they've been very solid.
Yeah. First time of asking. 21-19, 21-12, the margin of the victory for the number 6 seeds, Praveen Jordan and Melati Daiva OKTAVIANTI. 21-12, second game, really very dominant.
Match won by Praveen Jordan, Melati Daiva OKTAVIANTI. 21-19, 21-12.
What was going on there?
I don't think they managed to say thank you for the match. So they did it behind the umpire's chair.
Melati Daiva OKTAVIANTI.
A moment of victory. 35 minutes to book their place in a second final in 2 weeks.
Vous pouvez également applaudir les Anglais. Chris.
Confirmation of the scoreline, and they will play against the defending champions Cheng Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong in tomorrow's final.
de série numéro 6, Reese.